Hi, my name is Matra anak Jembri, batch 27B, and ID holder DM06222122. Today, I will explain about Along Spoon case background information. In this case, it is about Sabir Malik bin Shafi'i, known as Along, who is the victim, and Lance Corporal Muhammad Yaakob, who is the suspect in this case. This case was investigated by the police, investigation team, and the forensic team. Not only that, this case has also been brought at Seremban Magistrate Court. The case number is N05-442002 in High Court Seremban when the appellant, which is the suspect, dissatisfied with the sentencing. The date of the case assigned to the investigator was 25 December 1999, where the victim was reported missing. This all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Fatimah binti Matra. I'm from Diploma in Enforcement Management, batch 27B. Now, I will be continue about the fact of the Along Spoon case that he was found dead was murdered by a police officer, Lance Corporal Muhammad Yaakob, which is the suspect, and was arrested to investigate about Along Spoon murder case on 7 January 2000. The complainant is his own family, were reported is missing at 25 December 1999. After 10 days missing, Along Spoon body were found in sick on hillside at kilometer 28, Jalan Kuala Kelawang, Genting, Paras Jelebu, Negeri Sembilan. Along Spoon case went viral because of the Lance Corporal Muhammad Yaakob were suspect that Along Spoon have an affair with his wife. It is said that he saw his wife were together with Along Spoon in a car. A witness was also a taxi driver who at that time was driving suspect and victim and saw that they had a fight in the taxi. That suspect also was hit victim's head. After a while, suspect tell the taxi driver to stop and leave, so he took victim out of the taxi until the murder happened. After finding the suspect fully guilty in this murder, the Seremban High Court sentences the suspect a death and appeal on 29 September 2009 at Kuala Lumpur High Court against his death sentence conviction, which was decided the death on the suspect by Seremban Court at 10 April 2002. Along Spoon murder case has taken 10 years to solve, and for additional information, his own family suffered a loss of approximately Rm 300k due to fake call regarding Along Spoon kidnapping ransom. So that's all the fact of the case. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Johannes Anding. So today I want to present about Along Spoon case detail. By the way, I'm from 27B. December 5, 1999, Along boarded a taxi with a policeman, Lance Corporal Muhammad Yaakob, to a quiet area on the hillside at kilometer 28, Jalan Kuala Kelawang, Genting, Paras Jelebu, Negeri Sembilan. Trip to the area, there was an argument between them to the extent that the suspect used physical force by choking the victim's hands along. Seeing the incident, the taxi driver asked the suspect not to injure the victim. The suspect ordered the taxi driver to stop the car on the grounds that he wanted to urinate. At the same time, the suspect dragged the victim out and asked the driver to leave the two of them there. The driver left the two of them on the side of the road and continued on his way. But the taxi driver turned back to the location because he felt bad and only saw the suspect who was on the side of the road. Since the incident, the victim's family often received phone calls where they were asked to provide a ransom of 500k to release the victim. The police later confirmed that it was not a kidnapping incident, but rather that victim had already been killed. At the same time, the investigative team began questioning, and the suspect told the true story.
Good morning, Miss. My name is Reni Nabalan from Batch 27B. My student ID is DM6022130. Today, I'll talk about information the suspect. The suspect is Lieutenant Corporal Muhammad Yaqub Dimyanti, and the suspect is 36-year-old. In this case, Muhammad Yaqub Dimyanti from the guard branch of the Kuala Lumpur contingent police headquarters, who has been convicted of killing Sabil Malik Shafi. Muhammad Yaqub suspected that the victim and his wife is having an affair. The suspect is working at live record company, which is to promote a new artist, including Along. During the investigation, the suspect is telling the truth. He also willing to show the victim body location. The suspect get death sentence but appeal to the High Court because dissatisfied with the judgment. Thank you.
Hi Miss, I'm Wendy Wong and my ID is DEM0622124 and I'm from batch 27B. And today I'm going to explain the law that apply in this case. The law that apply on this case is section 302 under the penal code. Well, the suspect was sentenced to death by hanging under the section 302 of the penal code. Well, in this case, Along Spoon, who only 19 years old, has been killed by Muhammad Yaqub. The circumstances evident is not enough to sentence the murder into death, but in this case, there's a lot of evidence that are given by the witnesses. Well, even the murderer himself told that he was the one who killed the Along Spoon. That's all my explanation of the law that apply in this case.
I'm Aleeya binti Zainuddin from batch 27B. My student ID is DM062236. In my part, I'm going to list the evidence that had been collected. There are two evidence, which is direct evidence and also circumstantial evidence. In this case, there's only two direct evidence and there's a lot of circumstantial evidence. So first direct evidence is from Muhammad Yaqub, which is the suspect itself, where he told the police where is the body victims was killed, and the date of the evidence is on 6 January 2000, and the place is at kilometer 28 Jalan Kuala Kelawang, Genting Peras Jelebu at Negeri Sembilan. Secondary evidence is from Muhammad Fazli, which is the taxi driver. He is the one that witnessed that the suspect is the last person who met the victims. It is also at the same place but in different day, which is on 25th December 1999. So about the circumstantial evidence, there are a lot of circumstantial evidence from the victim's family and also the victim's workers. So at the end of the cases, obviously circumstantial evidence is very effective and can prove that Muhammad Yaqub, which is the suspect, is the one that guilty in this case. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Miss Winnie. My name is Sandhya Malialagan from batch 27B. Today I want to present about the Spoon Along case. This case happened on 6 January 2000. During this case, most of evidence are circumstantial evidence instead of direct. That is why only one photograph of the evidence in this case. This case is investigated by investigation team. Thank you.
The punishment for the Along Spoon murder case is Muhammad Yaqub was hanged for killing Along Spoon. three-judge panel led by the Chief Justice Tun Zaki Tun Azmi decided this after being satisfied that the evidence relied on by the public prosecutor was strong enough to convict Muhammad Yaqub on the charge of murder. The other two judges on the panel are Federal Court Judges Datuk Seri Muhammad Raus Sharif and Datuk Abdul Hamid Umbong. The court unanimously opined that evidence is also sufficient to reject the assumptions that Along Spoon was kidnapped and killed by another individual. Before the proceeding closed, Judge Zaki told Muhammad Yaqub that his lawyer Hisham Tepong Tex has presented strong and thoughtful arguments, but the court made a decision based on the facts and law.
Good afternoon to everyone and especially to Miss Fanny. My name is Azawani Afrina binti Abdullah and my ID number is DM06222193. I'm from batch 27B. So I'm gonna explain about the conclusions in our case. In this case, it happens because of jealousy, where the suspect jealous that the victim and the suspect's wife had an affair. The suspect tried to appeal the sentence to the High Court since he doesn't feel satisfied with the sentence of the judgment. The suspect ended up getting sentenced to death because of the circumstantial evidence are strong enough to prove that he is guilty in this case. So what I'm gonna say about this case is the victim, who is Along Spoon, and the suspect, who is the police officer. I don't remember his name, and his wife was cheated on him, so he got a clue that Along Spoon is the one of cheating on his wife. So the police officer wanna find the truth, so he asked Along Spoon, but Along Spoon was denied about that cheating thing, and the suspect was full of anger and too emotional at that time, so he bring that Along Spoon and to the, I don't even know apa semak-semak tuh, and he kill him. Like, that's because of the jealousy, because Along Spoon and his wife are not Along Spoon and the police officer's wife was too close, so that make him feels like there's something special between them. So I think that's because of the jealousy happened. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for the conclusion.